Alright, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode, the 81st episode. Pretty fucking crazy. Of our Let's Play series, Wrath of the Lich King Classic. We're already on the move, you know what it is. I hope you're doing well. I'm about to leave for a week. I've got videos lined up for most of the days that I'm gone, so this will be just one more for that. There might be like 2 days that, might be 2 days without them. But, yeah, pretty close, pretty close. So, yeah, I'm going to start by going down here. I'm going to try to wrap all this up tonight. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I can get there. And let's get started. Gotta go, steal some dwarven kegs. We gotta go, kill some, get some brains. Get some crazy dwarf brain juice or something. Oh shit, hold up. How do I get... I gotta go down to get the dwarf juice. Dwarf brain juice. That's a mouthful. That's a whole mouthful. Yeah, into the canyon, into the gulch. It's some of the grossest looking graphics we've seen in this game. Texture is not... Anyway. It's kind of weird because it doesn't really tell you that this is where you get the deranged brains, but this is where you get them. So.
I can't cast that yet.
This is where you get them. We're halfway to the 72 mark, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Here's what we do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is pretty dark. We take this ice pick and we just fucking, this bone saw, and just get the brains. This quest is kind of dumb because it doesn't tell you when it's, doesn't give you the updates on how many you have, which is a little annoying.
I can't cast that yet.
Forgot how to play. An unknown voice whispers. It was your fault. What do you mean? Who was that? Is that because we're getting the crazy bones? Or the crazy brains? Is there like a crazy brain voice speaking to us now? I don't know.
I can't cast that yet.
Last time I did this, I did the kegs. Didn't know I had to do the brains here, and I had to come back. So we're being a little more efficient this time. Trying to, at least.
Isn't ready yet.
Crick. We got some random donkeys down here. Don't hurt the donkeys, they don't deserve it. They're donkeys just like you and me. They deserve life.
That's still recharging.
These donkeys deserve the best we can give them.
That's still recharging.
these explorers are deranged.
Cast that yet.
Oh. And there's the last keg we need. Oh, cool. I can get them all from here. Okay.
Still charging.
Okay, so after we do this, we can do these Steelgate artifact pieces. I forget if we have to come here to kill anybody, or back here is what I mean.
That smells great. Can't cast that yet.
Yeah, I don't know what that voice is. I wonder if it's just the Lich King talking to us. I don't remember that being a thing before this. It might be because we're in this part of maybe that's why the dwarves are going like crazy or something. Maybe it's like some lore. It'd be kind of cool. Oh shit, cut him up. Sick. Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of here quick. Look how shitty this looks. Alright, we'll see if that voice keeps coming. I think it literally is just happening there. And that's supposed to be what's driving the dwarves crazy. Okay. Can I get down here in a safe manner? What's up, Hideki? I'm in the current expansion. I'm in the first... Here, I'll pull it up in a second. The first zone of Wrath. I finished Outlands a few days ago. Right, so I am almost done with Howling Fjord, and then we'll go to Borean Tundra. And then after that, I don't know. 71. How you doing? What's going on? Just getting a little more video done before I'm about to leave for a week to play some shows, so I'm getting some videos lined up while I'm gone. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll get some of that shit going. It's just, we're just doing, I don't even know. We had like a festival in Chicago booked, so we booked a couple days around it. That's like the only reason we booked dates this month. Yeah, so we'll definitely get back ASAP. Get back. Get back. Whoa. That's fucking funny. You saw built a spill there. Well, we were the issues with the lights. When we were playing there, they had the fucking lights were malfunctioning the whole time. But that's good that there were no issues. That is good to hear. That was probably a fucking cool show. I wish I could have seen Pavement when they came to Chicago. I had some friends that went to see that show and said it was good as fuck. Oh yeah, I mean yeah, but maybe they just didn't use the curtain for that show. I don't know. That's funny though. Yeah, I think I just commented on the curtain being like, what the fuck? You know, not being able to see the crowd until the curtain was up took me by surprise. But hey, that's showbiz, baby, or whatever they say. That's sick. You saw Pavement? Nice. That's really cool. The last show I saw was Death Cab for Cutie, and that was a lot of fun. In Chicago, obviously. So a really fun show. Thanksgiving was chill. There was like a Thanksgiving work meal. Oh my fucking god. With my my coworkers, I guess. The chefs at my kitchen made like a meal for everybody. And I went to like a second Friendsgiving with some people we know. So it was a lot. Yeah, they're always good live. I think that was like my 3rd time seeing them. Or that was my 4th time seeing them. Yep. They are such a phenomenal live band. I love the new record. So it had been a while. I think the last time I'd seen them was like 2015. That's a while ago. So yeah, it was really good. Why am I... Man. It's an annoying area. I guess we'll keep killing.
That's still recharging.
Unless I don't want to. What if I don't want to? God. I guess I will. I don't know.
I can't cast that yet. Spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Are there others down here? Of course. Ooh, you started Final Fantasy 14? I forget, had you played before? I'd like to try that one at some point. Because I hear it's good. I'll probably end up trying all the fucking MMOs at some point. Oh, okay, barely. Yeah, I've heard it's very good.
I can't cast that yet.
Definitely interested in it. And these donkeys be prowling. These mules, sorry. So you're gonna play the whole way through with a bunch of friends? Is that the idea? Kind of a lot of co-oping. I don't think I've ever had a truly co-op experience with an MMO, which is hilarious. Literally mostly played them alone my entire life, besides like when I was a young kid, but even then it was kind of barely. God, this area is so fucked. Nice. I've heard the like story's pretty good in that game for an MMO. I've heard it's very respectable.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Can I just walk through this? That's so funny. Damn, voice acting in an MMO. Crazy. Unheard of. No, it's cool.
I can't cast that yet.
That's like maybe a game I'll play in like a couple years. That's funny, your character. I was just playing a game. Hold on, I was just playing a game like that. I don't know. There was another game I was either watching or playing, and it's the same deal. Like you don't, you know, your mouth moves, but nothing comes out. Cool. That quest is done.
Greeting.
Guess I will turn it in. Hoo-hoo. Unsparing band. Oh, this is where we cleanse ourselves. Fuck. Gotta go cleanse ourselves. Stamina v intellect. Ooh, that's tough because I don't. I was gonna say I don't really want to lose the haste rating, but whatever, it's fine. All right, I don't really want to go cleanse myself of my inner turmoil yet, so I'm going to go turn these in. Shit. Turmoil will be cleansed eventually, I promise. But not quite yet. Actually, maybe I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will do that.
Better be good.
This area is kind of weird because there's only a couple quests.
Beware.
Let's see. No follow-ups. Yeah, it's a little bit archaic, the UI. Window of Long Runner free, Chillmare. Damn. Alright, we'll go cleanse ourselves of our inner turmoil. Why not?
What do you require?
I mean, the game is from like... the game's 10 years older than the OG WoW, too. That game came out in 2014, I think. But anyway. Sorry. Crazy ass pulling up a ton of fucking menus. But everything here's a group quest, right? Group. Or all of these are group quests. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go to the top of the Skyrim mountain or whatever and do some bullshit. I don't know what I don't know why this is a follow-up to that fucked up dwarven tablet. Maybe it's like the tablets are evil. I don't know. Comparing equipment requires 2 clicks. Yeah, that's not acceptable. Wait. Okay. Wait, that's way too many clicks. This is way too many clicks when you think about it. Whew. I guess after this, I'll go do all these. These fucking goats just chilling the fuck out. Doing what goats do. They're doing it. Look at this guy. We're not gonna fight this guy. We're gonna run right past him. Too many clicks. They do spoil the soup. Too many clicks and no play makes Jack a dull boy. From that one movie. Convenience at all costs. Dumb it the fuck down. Okay. So now I guess we'll do this fun thing where we can wait, what the fuck? Oh shit, we gotta cleanse. Oh. I'm really glad that I didn't just jump off the mountain, and I'll show you why I was about to do that, but... Why did it... Okay. Alright, whatever. Inner turmoil says no. Okay. We can technically, like, float down, but it's not as fast. You cannot defeat me. Instead of taking Lexapro for our whole lives, we just climbed this mountain and destroyed half of ourselves, and now we're feeling a lot better. If only it were that easy. Where is the fucking... Oh. Alright. Back to here because I'm lazy. No. You think that you can get rid of me by taking a walk? Okay. Alright, here we go. This will be some Twilight bullshit. Before we do that, though, let's go down here and do this shit, and we'll leave this wolf quest for last. I like want to take the legit way down so I don't die. Alright, whatever, it's too late. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we just gotta kill 15 of any enemy over here, and then there's like a quest to get like a trident or something we gotta do, I think. Pretty standard stuff.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Oh, yo, he jumped the fuck. He stepped up on me. That was crazy. He stepped right fucking to me. You're not streaming any of the, it was shady. You're not streaming any of the, your Final Fantasy, are you? Like, when you're going to play it? Nice. If you do, let me know. Sounds like it'd be fun to watch. I haven't really watched any footage from that game. I've seen like brief glimpses. Pop one of these. Oh, I could use my channeling too. Yeah, that like, I don't know what I'm doing. This game is overwhelming as fuck. What do you do phase? That a lot of MMOs have. Yep. Yeah, booting up Destiny before they vaulted a bunch of content and like and before Witch Queen came out was like insane. It was like, what the fuck? Is there even a game here? What do I do? Now it's like after Witch Queen came out, I came back to it and I was like, oh, this is like the most crystal clear. I mean, you know, it's a little bit archaic, but or it's a little bit cryptic, but it was a lot clearer what you were supposed to do. Yeah, that is a problem. Like, if you get into an old MMO, you're just like, you're going to be like, what the fuck? But the reason there's so much to do is because it's so old and people have played so much of the content. So you don't, you know, Just one thing at a time. One thing at a time. You don't have to do it all. You don't ever have to do it all. Just focus on the parts of the game that you like. That's what I do. Just focus on the parts of the game I enjoy. OCD says otherwise. Yeah, I mean, I imagine. I don't think I truly have OCD, but I understand the itch to be like, oh, fuck, I have to... Yeah. That can be tough. Or I imagine that's tough, should I say. God damn it, I have to play all this old content. It doesn't even give me anything, but I have to do it to complete it. Yeah, I got you. For some reason, when you said OC, I thought it said CDC. CDC says otherwise. Why does the CDC care about what MMO content I'm playing? Oh, please stay away. I don't want it. I don't want the extended warranty. What the fuck? These little guys are everywhere. Oh, here he is. Look, it's a Trident thing. He's got the Trident Gum Mega Pack. Oh, I used the wrong thing. I meant to eat. Oh, no. The CDC says you must PvP. CDC cleaning up that rock gill. Stopping the spread. Can't let rock gill and these murlocs be spreading that that scourge.
I can't carry
Yep.
any more of
What can't I carry? What is it saying? Hold on.
I can't carry any more.
Oh, scourge device. Oh. My bad, y'all. I've just been missing that. Deliver it to Anastasia, the cartoon character from the movie. Got it. What a banger of a movie. What a fucking great movie. God, these guys step right up to you. It's crazy. Word to my Tims. Oh yeah, I have to go back to Rock Hill. Forgot about that.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Damn, this shit's treacherous. Necro technicians. I know, I was reading that. I was like, Necro what? It's like when you create your own class or something. It's like some bullshit. This quest is so silly to me. It's just a one-time quest. I mean, it's cool, but it's like, what? What's the point of that? No follow-up? Ah, you fucking asshole. Oh, no. It's all falling apart. Oh, no, I just triggered the crab. I triggered him. Crabs are all snowflakes. Oh dear. Alright, that's all good. Damn. Yo. These guys are doing hella damage. Is this about to kill me? Hold up. Whew. That got sticky real fast. Didn't think about that one. I'm tempted to fucking teleport. WoW. Yeah, we're playing WoW. What do you mean? Sorry. I was tempted to teleport so I didn't have to climb this hill. That's how lazy I am, but that's okay. I'm pretty good with the I'm pretty good with the sloppy pulls. We got a lot of tools. The thing is, this class has a lot of tools to, like, deal with that, which is pretty fucking sick. I didn't even cold snap and refresh, like, every one of my cooldowns. I should have done that, but I didn't have to, so. It's always kind of fun when you're like, fuck, what do I do? All right, gotta figure this one out, I guess. I think it's kind of fun. Yeah, it's like a little bit of Dark Souls in your MMO. Man, if somebody does an MMO Dark Souls type, like an MMO Souls like, that's gonna happen, right? It's probably already a thing.
Yes.
Somebody makes like a breakthrough AAA Souls like, that's gonna be like the next thing. Damn, these trinkets kind of suck. Oh, yo, step off, young man. I'm just playing. Okay. Just gotta go destroy these, little crystals that these guys are trying to peddle. We're getting all these Karens to waste their money at the local farmer's market. We gotta fucking destroy all these crystals and kick them out. New World gameplay was supposed to be like that. Yeah, I heard that game was like not great, but it's gotten better or something. That's interesting. I didn't know that. It's too bad. Yeah, it's definitely not. Doesn't sound like true Souls-like potential. Oh shit. Alright.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Necrotechnician serving shade. Yeah, I like that. That's good. Damn, you came up with that one quick. Yo, and Cerulean Skies is back with a party of 6. Damn, thanks for the raid, Cerulean. How you doing? What's going on? I'm destroying some crystals. Really not about the crystal culture. Yo, really not about that crystal culture. I don't believe in it. I think it's bogus. I think it's bullshit. I don't know why people waste their money on that bullshit. What the fuck? Oh. But you can do whatever you want. With your Jimmy John's paycheck, you can do whatever you want. No. I don't know. That kind of crystal I respect. That's ironic that you brought up Final Fantasy, because Hideki here was talking about getting into Final Fantasy 14. So we were talking about that a bit. That's funny. No, I'm talking about that shit that you get at the fucking farmer's market or whatever, that the... You know, the fucking people with the holistic medicine, they do, like, readings, too. They do, like, fortunes. Yeah, I'm not really shitting on, like, the tarot thing. It's more of just the whole, like, crystal thing. I think tarot is cool. I'm just not really into the... Like, I've read about the tunnels of Set, you know? Yeah. That shit you see. Yeah, Sedona, Arizona. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Or the like the witch store in upstate New York, you know what I'm saying? You're there and they have like fucking, you know, they do like massage readings and crazy shit like that. Man, it's mainly just the grift of it. Like, I'm not about the grift of that. I'm not saying I'm not into grifting. Just not that grift. Every 10 feet's a vortex, yeah. Well, I just can't. I'm a recovering Catholic. I can't deal with that shit. If there's magic in the universe, it's not here. It's not on this planet. Grift Boy Games, yep. You can see by my oodles of followers and subs that I'm raking in cash. Yep. That Catholic guilt. It's real. It's a real thing.
That's still recharging.
Yo, we got some promo tarot cards for tarot cards for Tactics Ogre. Did some bullshit tarot readings. Yeah, making up bullshit. I don't know. I like tarot cards. I like the art, and I like. The thing I like about it is you could you could use it to practice mindfulness. You know, like my partner we did a thing for a second where we had a deck and we would just randomly draw a card and like put it on the mantle for the day, and we would be like, huh, and we'd look up what it meant and maybe just like think about if it applied to us at all in any way, not necessarily like, you know. I think it can be a cool way to practice mindfulness. Like, I don't, you know, there's an application for a lot of things. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. Totally. Yeah. My sister got really into doing the readings. She's not like charging people like money to do it. It's just like a fun hobby. All right, sick.
It's too far away.
It's locked. There you go. Blood elves are real. Dog, I wish. I wish. I think I'm about to... there's like a big Steam sale. I think I'm about to buy Strive so I can play it on my PC without having to renew my PSN. Just so I can, like, it'll be like more money up front, but like more convenience and less money in the long run of like a subscription fee that I don't need to pay. I think I'm gonna do it. Trying to get back in, trying to get on that grind. I want to do a series on it, like climbing to try to get to Celestial or something. Just to even track my improvement. I think it'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd be so down. I'll definitely be around. Obviously, some of those days I might be doing stuff with my partner's family. I forget when they're gonna be here, but yeah. I forget if Strive is. I think they said it's coming. I mean, I have it on PS4 too, so like I don't know, like. But I forget if it's cross-platform. I mean, they're going to implement it. I don't think it has been yet. I think it's coming. So, I don't know. I got a couple sticks that work on PC, and I don't know, just having it all in one thing will be cool.
That's still recharging.
This quest fucking sucks. It takes so... I hate this fucking quest. It takes so long. Maybe I'm thinking of the other one we did in Outlands, but I think this one legitimately takes so long to get these stupid-ass winter hoof captives. But, oh, well, there's one. But yeah, just let me know. I'll be around for sure. Would be hella down. Are they just gonna hang out with me? You think it's gonna be like a specific game, or not? You not that far yet in the decision making. These spiders look really cool. I don't have Fightcade set up, but I do want to. I just need to look into it again. I just haven't looked into it in a second, so that's definitely something I'm gonna try to do. For like, what do you guys plan? That like third strike and shit? I forget. Cycle through stuff. Oh, okay. Holding off playing it till you get a good crew. Yeah, it'll be fun. Strive is so good. It's like easily the best fighting game I've ever played. Like, it's so accessible. It's so fun. So fluid. Easy to get into. Okay, word. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, Fightcade seems super cool. Yeah. You think you're gonna get into Street Fighter 6 when it comes out? I'm on the fence about it, but I probably will. I've never like truly gotten into a Street Fighter game, but I probably will give it a shot. Any new fighting game is just so fun to get into because of like the process of it being new in the community, and you know what I mean? It's just always a fun time. Everybody's, you know, figuring out what the fuck the game is about, you know. Everything's new. Everybody's just kind of floundering, like, what the fuck? All right. I don't know. It's like the most fun time. Like, I can't wait till there's new Mortal Kombat.
I don't have a target.
God, like, look at this. You see this? Anyway. Yeah, I think new MK is up there for sure. Even if the game stinks at high level, people who are beginner intermediate always have fun. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's such an exciting, I don't know, it's not really like any other game. MMOs are, it's fun to be a part of like a new expansion in MMOs for a similar reason, because everybody's gets into it and is playing it again, but like it's not like, I don't know, you're gonna meet players, a lot of fucking new players who don't know what they're doing yet, and so you can kind of learn with the community and look shit up, and you just see videos come out every day, like new combo, new optimized route. You know, it's so exciting, it's so fun.
recharging.
So like, there's games that like King of Fighters I wasn't really interested in. It's just not, I'm not really into the style, but Pokemon Scarlet Violet sucks ass as a stable video game. Yeah, I mean, everybody's playing it despite the fact that it apparently is kind of shitty, is what I've heard. I don't really know much about it. I've never been, I played the old Pokemon games, but I've thought about it. It's just, I don't know. I don't play my Switch enough to justify buying games that often on it. So, all right, thank God we're getting some karmic energy. Damn, so much karmic energy. Our chakras are aligning. All right, no more.
That's still recharging.
All right, here we go again. There she goes. Oh shit. Yeah, $60 is a hard sell. Though, speaking of which, I thought that new, there's $70 is an even harder sell. There's that new Marvel like Midnight Suns game that it's like XCOM, and I thought it looked cool. Six hits, none the critter. I love it. I love it. And it looks kind of cool, but like you know, I was like, oh, if it's on Game Pass, I'll check it out. But yeah, the cheapest version is a $70 deluxe version. Dog, I can't, fuck that. And I've heard that game's not even like super fucking good. So I was like, dude, like, I mean, how do you expect people to be $70 for the base game, bro?
I need to get closer.
Right. Yeah. Oh God. Nah, I can't. I mean, there's very specific circumstances where I would pay that. Like, I would have to really be into it. Yeah, no fucking way. Alright, I'm probably gonna die here. What the f... Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Can I run with the shield? Oh, fuck. I don't know if we did it. That was so close. Oh, no, it's over. Shit. This area is too scary. Wait. I think I'm okay. Oh, no. It's too treacherous, guys. I'm sorry. It's too treacherous. Oh, wait. Check it out. Hold on. Just like really floundering. All right. See, look at that. 2 different shields. I appreciate it. We got it. We got it done. That was funny. All right, 3 more of these dumbass fucking... whatever. But anyway, yeah, I just can't. Ooh, elemental than ice block. I don't know why I haven't thought about that. Ooh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. See, there's so many options. That's badass. All right, thank you for that tip. I like that. Yeah, Frost Mage has so many cool options, and that wasn't even one that I was like using that I was aware of, so there's one more. Which sometimes I'm just like panicking and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? But you know. God.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, this is just as annoying as I remember, but that's okay.
Still recharging.
I am Cocoon Man. After this, I just have to do the wolf quest line, and then we'll be done with this area.
Still recharging.
Oh, really? They couldn't I mean, they never kill the elemental. It just doesn't. It just like has. It's only there for 45 seconds. But yeah, it definitely can tank for you.
That spell is
I have used it a little bit for that.
I can't cast that yet.
Let's Final Fantasy hit. Pet Micro is stupid. We're gonna get rid of it. Interesting. Yeah, you probably still get it with some Warlock play, but maybe not. I forget. What are we talking about? Final Fantasy 14? No, Hideki was talking about just getting into it. That's probably one that I'll get to one day. What the fuck is happening? But I would like to play it. Is that why Carbuncle doesn't attack all the time? God damn it, this area is so dangerous.
That's still recharging.
Like Carbuncle? Is this a Final Fantasy thing? Yeah, you guys are talking Final Fantasy. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I definitely probably will try it out at some point. I just have not yet. There she goes again. Can't you like play like any class can be any character can be any class in that game? Like or do you have to pick? I forget. There was a game that there was an MMO I was looking at where you can play any classes available to you.
Cast that yet.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a cool way to navigate it. Right, anytime. And you know what's funny is that WoW started to take that philosophy too, not fully, but you can swap between talent trees.
Can't cast that yet.
I'm sure you know, so like not now, like not at this point, but like whatever. I don't know when the first expansion would have been, Legion, or maybe after that. Which I think is pretty cool. Yeah, dual talent is in this game, but as you go on, you can literally just swap talents anytime. Like, you can respec literally anytime that's not in combat. Or maybe you have to be in a safe place, but... yeah. Like, while I was playing Shadowlands, you can switch your spec at any time. Which I think is cool. And then you just have to... obviously, you have to get the gear, you know? Like, your tank gear... versus your DPS gear, but yeah, sure, they got their own thing. God, fuck this quest. Meld material. Oh, okay, enchants and gems. Cool.
That's still recharging. Cast that yet.
I'll probably get back into Black Desert at some point too. I really enjoy Black Desert. I like their seasonal play. You can just jump into a seasonal character, level it, play as much as you want. Nice. Okay. That sounds cool. I'll probably try it then. I want to like finish this series and then I'm going to pick another long form like MMO to try, which I don't know when this is going to be done, but once it's done. Please. Oh no. It's very slow when you're starting out. You either got to get into the story or just hyper focus on end game. Got it. I would probably be the latter, but it depends if I like the end game or not. All right, here we go. Thank God that's done. We'll turn that in a bit. Let's go meet up with our wolfy friend. Then we have like a wolf costume. Yeah. This quest chain is kind of cool. Because we get to be a wolf. Oh no, now the Rams want to kill me? Why? The Los Angeles Rams? Oh. Furry quest. It's like EverQuest, but furry edition. Wait. Okay, so when you're a wolf, the Rams try to fuck you up. John Madden Frosthorn. John Madden Frosthorn. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, man. What the fuck? Where's my wolf costume? I'm pulling this out. That's gonna be annoying. Why did my wolf costume go away? Alright. It's just a brief little chain here. Brief little chain restaurant. Oh. We were going to play some Madden at the last band practice we did, but it didn't end up happening. I thought that would have been fun. Logan and I used to we would try to take like the shittiest team and like make them good, like the Lions or something, or the fucking Texans. I'm not sure. Maybe like a year or two ago. I doubt that he would have paid fucking money to do that, but yeah. I don't really know enough about sports to like do that on my own, but it was a fun like hangout activity. What the fuck? Got that. Where's the other guy? Oh yeah, he's down here. Okay, so we can turn in the... Alright, Hideki. Take care. Good to talk to you. Probably won't be on again until after I'm back in a week, so I'll talk to you then. Oh, are these guys gonna be like... Here, let me... Why can't... How do I get out of the... Oh. Later. Turn this in now. Stamina, hit rating, spell power. Pretty good. I'll take these anyway, even though I lose the spirit. They're pretty good. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not. It would be audio tree session, but it's just us playing Kingdom Hearts. It would be more That's gonna happen at some point. Logan and I are gonna play Kingdom Hearts, and we're gonna either stream it or I'll do a series. If it takes a long fucking time, we're gonna find a way to make it work. That is both of our favorite games. I just beat that on like Proud Mode for the very first time a couple years ago. Like the newest remaster of it. I will always love that game. 2 is alright. I play 2 as well. It's a fun... 2 is fun. I'm nostalgic for all of them. Both of those. I didn't play 3 though. I didn't think I would really care that much. I'm sure it's fun. I don't know. It's not the same. But yeah, I do wanna find a way to make that work. Probably won't happen for a long time because we don't live in the same state, but we'll see. Alright, I think there's just a couple more quests in this wolf chain. Getting close to 72. Charge! Played the remastered one a couple years ago. Yeah, Proud Mode's hard. Proud Mode starts out hard. Once you level up a lot, it's not that bad, but yeah, definitely Proud Mode is the way you are supposed to play that game. Like, because it's just too easy otherwise. The game's way too easy. Like, if you're a kid, it's not, because you don't know what you're doing, but like, that was my only problem that Proud Mode definitely like solved, was that it definitely was finally hard. Which, like, I beat 2 on critical mode, and I thought that was fun too. But the only thing with that is, I don't know, you kind of just have to over level everything unless you, I don't know, if you don't want to get like one hit. But I'm also not like a pro. Well, that's always hard. It's always hard up until Tarzan because you don't have Cure. You don't have Cure. Yeah, Ursula was pretty tough. I'm trying to remember the bosses that really kicked my fucking ass. Oh, Captain Hook. What the fuck? You like, the only way to beat Captain Hook is like to fucking use Ars Arcanum. Or whatever. Captain Hook is stupid. That fight is like unplayable. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I think that, yeah, the Captain Hook shit's bullshit. Ursula's hard. The Fantasia guy is hard. I remember, by the time I fought Sephiroth, I was just such a high level that it didn't matter, so that didn't really... Kingdom Hearts 2 Sephiroth on critical is pretty hard, but you just max all your forms and you learn the fight, and it's hard, but that's like that is such a good fight. That, specifically the Kingdom Hearts 2 critical mode Sephiroth, it's like the perfect blend of like, it's kind of like that, I don't know, like Nameless King vibe. It's not Millennia because it doesn't feel impossible. It doesn't feel like bullshit. I think it's perfectly challenging. I think it's like, if you learn what he does, you'll win. You know? Whereas the like fights, all of the Org 13 fights that are like the very end game content in Kingdom Hearts 2, I think those are too much. Like, I don't think those are fun at all. They're so like, they're just so, they force you to like exploit a single mechanic or whatever. You have to be, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's the Organization 13 fights that you have to unlock at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, and you have to go to the end of this like secret area. I think those are, I beat like one of them, and I watched videos of people like doing the fights, and they're just so, they're all like engineered to where you have to kind of exploit a couple particular mechanics in each fight, and it is very restrictive, so I didn't bother doing those because they're hard, yes, but it's not a fun kind of hard. It's just kind of bullshit, in my opinion. This is from someone who loves to, like, put myself through pain, but I just didn't think that was even worth doing. But the Sephiroth fight is very good. And the one in the first game is good too. Yeah, you know, it's just kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a challenge. It's like just kind of stupid, you know. I think the same way that a lot of people complain about, God damn it, what the fuck, what is happening? All right, this is the same way that a lot of people complain about Dark Souls 2 just having enemy dumps, like giant groups of enemies for no reason. Like, it's not challenging, it's just like unfair and annoying. I think there can be some of that in Kingdom Hearts, but also the controls are like clunky, so that kind of just adds to the clusterfuck. That's insane that you've beaten that game without dying. Have you beaten them all without dying? You're crazy. You're an actual gamer. I don't even care enough to do that. That sounds like a really fun thing to try. Dark Souls 1 on soul level 1 and with no weapon. Alright, well. Nice. That's really fucking cool. Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 2 with no deaths. Are you doing 3 soon? Are you gonna try to do them all? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Did you record the runs, or did you just do it for personal pleasure? And will you try it with Elden Ring? Probably not, right? Damn, that's so sick. Yeah, that shit would be fucking insane.
I need to
It's too huge. Getting to Melania and just being like, nah. Nice. Very cool. I think I got close to, I didn't use, the ashes are really cool for people that don't like play Souls games, but like, yeah, you can't be using those if you care, you know, you can't be using those. However, it is cool that they're in there because there are varying levels of difficulty that you can choose to play on between the ashes and the different weapons and whatever. I had more trouble with the 2 Crucible Knights in Imperial City area dungeon than you did with Melania. I'm trying to remember those 2 Crucible Knights. I mean, fuck the Crucible Knights for sure. Melania definitely took me a long fucking time, though. That fight is, like, ridiculous. I think that fight's, like, definitely an example of, like, alright, this might be a little too much. Like, I don't know. It's just not, that fight's not very fun. It's just, like, pretty miserable, but you gotta do it, right? Damn. Alright, we gotta slay Narwhal or whatever this guy is. Yeah, well, I think, oh, fuck these guys. I think a lot of the fights in that game are designed right around you, or that's what you're saying, I'm sorry. That's what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. So I think it definitely makes it a little harder to do some of the fights like that, but yeah, I don't know. Definitely good as fuck. Definitely one of the best games I've ever played, one of the best times I've ever had playing a game. It hurts the core ethos. Yeah, for sure. It doesn't bug me as much just because I don't... If you want to... Those old games are there. Like, you can go play them, and I'm sure they'll make more games like that. Yeah, it's like... It's definitely... That game is like... It's what it felt like playing Skyrim, like, 10 years ago. But, like, so much better. It's that generation. It's like a decade-defining game, you know? It's like new standard. Yeah, I'll have to play that again. Trying to find this stupid-ass wolf. He used Moonveil. Why, you think it's cheap? Moonveil is definitely very good. Fuck. Someone mocked for it, so you said fuck it.
That's still recharging.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching a couple people, like, I was like, damn, Melania's fucked up, and then they're, like, beating her with the Moonveil, and I was like, damn, this looks like, of course, it's, like, not that fucked for them. You get the fucking Moonveil, you can just range them out, which, to be fair, I did make use of the Blasphemous Blade, like, not the entire, I was switching between two weapons, I think, but I did kind of do some Blasphemous Blade, like, cheese on that, where, like, I didn't always have to be up on her to hurt her. I forget, there were two weapons I cycled through for that fight, but... I don't remember which one Rivers of Blood was. It's a sick-ass name for a weapon. Oh, here we go. I forget what weapons I was using. Oh, you know what weapon I used for like the majority of that playthrough was literally the Tree Sentinel halberd, like the very first holy weapon. Oh, this is fucked up. That you get from the Tree Sentinel. Oh no. Hold on, I will read this as soon as I'm not getting slapped around. Yeah, I agree. I think you just gotta look. You gotta use what's cool. You just gotta use what you like, because you know if you get good at the game, it's not gonna matter what weapon you use anyway. Yeah, I think my proudest accomplishment in Elden Ring was that I actually beat the Tree Sentinel at like soul level 1 or whatever. Like I didn't know you weren't supposed to. So like I just beat it. I beat it with the starting weapon. Like that was what I did for the first 2 hours of that game, and I was like, this is fucking insane. But it felt pretty good, right? Yeah, didn't that feel good to be like, wow, this is fucked, but I'm gonna beat this, and then you know. Like, Margit is also, like, fucked. That took me a minute, but that game also has, like you said, a different kind of ethic, different ethos of, like, oh, we're just gonna throw hard-ass shit at you, and you don't have to do it right now. Which is not the OG formula. And I think that's why that game was so hard to wrap my head around at first, because as a classic like Souls player, I was like, well, I have to beat this now, right? I have to, like, I have no choice. And my stubbornness. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. That's so funny. Yeah, but it's like that shit. I don't know. And you can. The thing is, you can do it. And that's what's cool about that. Like, if you're... It's the same with fucking Dark Souls 1. If you discover the fucking secret asylum demon early on, like, you can beat him. You know? There's nothing telling you can't. And then that's, of course, why people do soul level 1 playthroughs. So, I don't know. That's what's cool about those games, is you can make it as easy or as hard as you want. Meathead Boston Hardcore, that's so fucking funny. Yeah, I'm with you. Have you ever played Neo? Have we talked about this? Have you played Neo? I haven't played Neo 2 yet, but I played Neo 1. I did like a full playthrough on my other channel, and that game is arguably harder than any Souls game, but it's also a lot more unfair. So I don't know if that really counts. I think that game is much harder than Souls games. Yeah, Neo 1 is sick. Yeah, I gotta play the second one.
I haven't got
I'm just kind of waiting because I know that, like, that game fucking pushed me to my mental breaking point with a couple bosses. So I know the second one is supposed to be harder. So like, I'm waiting until I can like until I'm mentally prepared. Hope you like archers everywhere in the same levels. Yeah, I think it looks awesome though. And then there's there's a new one coming out called like WOTLK Forbidden Kingdom or something. I keep forgetting the subtitle, but they're doing another one. Yeah, I mean, Neo is definitely a different kind of game, especially with the stance changing. That's what really, you really have to ratchet your brain around the whole stance shifting thing. That was the most difficult part for me. Okay, you think it's like Neo by way of Sekiro? Okay, more parrying. I never played Sekiro. I'm gonna have to go back and play it at some point, but that's the only Souls game I haven't played besides Demon Souls. Yeah, I mean, when you get to the problem with Neo is I had to do everything, and those like very end game bosses are like some of the most miserable shit that I've ever come across in a video game. Oh, it has a really weird parry mechanic. Interesting. I just think there's so many cool looking weapons, and like the like enemy soul essence mechanic or whatever, where you kind of get to use enemy characters as attacks. I think that looks really cool. Dude, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. There's a fight that took me like 7 hours straight, and I just did it. I didn't take a break. 7 hours. It was the fucking snow lady, the snow sorcerer, and the fucking samurai that's with her or whatever. That took me... The other ones were hard, but nowhere near as hard. That's easily one of the most miserable things I've ever had to do in a video game. And then the other one I thought was awful was like one of the final challenges where you have to fight through like 6 different waves of like regular samurai, but they're beefed up and tough. And then you have like a double boss at the end of that. And like, I spent so much time doing that too. I hated that. Yeah, you have to get the super meter thing and then blow them up. Yeah. It's like some, I don't know. Yep. Easily the hardest thing I've ever, it's the hardest one. I don't know why. But I stayed up all night and I did it. And it felt, I don't know. I don't know what I felt after that. I felt nothing. I felt empty. But I'm glad that you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. I love the... Oh, you have the sickness where you have to platinum 100% everything? Yep, you know the torment. But I really loved the game. I mean, I liked most of the level design. I love the graphics, the music, the ambience. It kind of felt like Tenchu. I love the fluidity of the gameplay. So, you know. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I really enjoy it. Or I enjoyed it, rather. It was miserable at times. Yeah, I know. I gotta play Sekiro. I gotta play it. I know. But yeah, I mean the first level in Neo hooked me because it's this like dark island spooky thing. It's like spooky. Yeah, so very good. I wasn't such a fan of like the whole mission thing, but you know, that's okay. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever heard Sekiro compared to Tenchu directly, so that's cool to know. Team Ninja's cool. They do cool shit. Yeah. I think like collecting the gear is kind of cool. It got a little overwhelming to me. Like I didn't really care. Like I definitely played it like a Souls game. I definitely did not care about min-maxing gear or stats at all. I just, you know, like learn the fights. You know, whatever. Yeah, that's probably why it was harder. Oh, there was that other bonus mission where you go back to literally the tutorial mission and you fight like those fucked up lab experiments in that like, you know, they're in like the glass water tanks. That shit sucked as well. That shit was awful. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the majority of the game is hard but manageable, and then like if you want to 100% it, you're gonna hate yourself. It's like, are you serious? Like it's literally like you're kidding, right? I have to do this, and yes, you have to do that. You have to. So fucking funny. Honestly, I didn't really mind the ones where you had to like fight 3 bosses one after the other. That's a little better. That's a little better. Oh, Stranger of Paradise is that Final Fantasy game, right? Is that cool? Is that Souls-like? I was interested in that. I didn't think it had anything to do with that kind of gameplay. I thought it was just kind of like a Final Fantasy 15 style game, which I also love that game, but it's very different. I guess I'll accept this mission, but I think it's a little above my pay grade. Oh. Alright, well, I'm not going to do this shit yet. It's Neo Final Fantasy? What? Oh, well, that sounds badass. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just like a action game.
What is it?
Okay, I'm in on that. That sounds sick. Okay, the gear. That's okay. I mean, that didn't prevent me from enjoying Neo. You know. So. But I was interested in that. I do not have a PS5. I've thought about getting one. But I don't have one. Alright, I'm going to Moaki Harbor so I can go to where we did finish Howling Ford, by the way. Fjord. Hooray. So yeah, now we're going to Borean Tundra. You have an extra code for PS5. Oh, got it for Blade Stranger. Or, not Blade Strangers. That's a fucking weird-ass fighting game. Stranger of Paradise. No worries. Blade Strangers. Yeah. I've never played it. It's like Shovel Knights in it. It looked really cool. I thought about checking it out. I've heard it's kind of simple, right? It's kind of simplistic. Oh, Smash Bros. Inputs. See my Shovel Knight. It looks sick though. DNF Duel's kind of like that too, which I'm not. I don't know. DNF Duel's whatever. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it has. You can do those Smash Bros. Inputs if you want. Like directional only. I hope the turtle boat comes soon. Oh wait, do I just have to ride there? I think maybe I just have to ride there. I don't remember. Sentient meme game. I had a lot of fun playing it casually. I don't think I'd have any interest in playing it competitively whatsoever. But it is cool. Or it's fun. It's fun and funny. I'm trying to get to fucking Borean Tundra. And I don't remember. Anyway, the boat will be along. Oh, damn, you're on a mission to get all the PS4 fighters. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, I've heard of Chaos Code. I watch a lot of Say Jam, so I'm always watching the Will It Kill at the end of every month, and I've seen Chaos Code on that show. Where is this fucking? Are these boats just not a thing?
You have my attention. May your nets always be.
Might figure it out at another time. Oh, there it is. Hold up. All right. My bad. Right when I was ready to give in, to give up and give in. Ooh, that would have sucked. Gotta slow my roll. I'll just stop tracking this because we're gonna go to Borean Tundra. Man, we got this done pretty quick. I think it was like 4 or 5 streams. I don't remember. This zone. Now I gotta wait for this turtle to set sail. Hop on my turtle, it's as big as a whale. Only been able to catch me on Monday nights. Yeah, I mean my streaming is like erratic. You know, I don't have like a set schedule, but it's all good. I haven't really figured out a formula yet. I've just been streaming as much as I can around work. You know. Yeah, the thing about the schedule for me was that I did try it like a year ago, and it did make it feel like not fun at all, because I would be like, oh, I have to stream. Like sometimes I'm not feeling like streaming at the same. I can't predict my mood, you know. So like that kind of like I don't like having to stream no matter what. That was also not fun for me. So I'd rather just do it when I want, and then I have everything on YouTube, and it's kind of like roughly, there is like, I like to stream late at night. I'd like to stream more during the day, but I work too much for that right now, so maybe eventually. Like if streaming was my only job, it would be different, you know? Yeah. Yep. I agree. I'm also someone who, like, if I'm not in a good place mentally, like I'm not going to be able to do it. Like having to talk and like be attempts to be entertaining, like if I'm not in the mood, if I'm not in the right headspace, like it's not going to happen. But as long as I'm working on, like, I like the kind of continuous playthrough feel, because like if it's like I'm working towards a goal, I'm building up the videos, so it feels good at least. Oh no, I don't give a fuck. I work at a small bar, or like kind of a bar and restaurant called Hop Leaf. Well, I literally just wash dishes. But it's pretty cool. So like I have stayed there because of the people who work there. It's a good crew. And then I also am doing. Oh, for real? You were there last week? Yeah, I work at Hop Leaf. Nice. Yep. I only work Monday through Thursday. I don't work weekends. I forgot that. I forgot for a minute that you, yeah, are very close, which is pretty sick. Yeah, it's a pretty decent place, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I did work this past weekend, and it's just a lot busier, and I don't know. Oh, I have a second job though. I work at I work at Dollop on the weekends, in the mornings, which I kind of hate. I wanted to do it to start learning about coffee stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. So yeah, I work at Dollop in the mornings, just doing mid shift running. So my only day off right now is Friday. I only have one day off, and I was doing no days off for a while, which sucked, obviously. But it's grinding time. It's time to grind and make some money. Oh, you used to train for craft coffee? Damn, okay, so you know barista stuff? Yeah, I was learning how to make lattes and stuff the other week and working on my latte art, which is hard as fuck, but I'm pretty good at steaming milk now. And by pretty good, I mean like I'm okay. Like I'm all right. Worked at Hero. Oh, Bridgeport Coffee. I used to live in Bridgeport. Bow Trust. I don't know anything about that, but that sucks. Yeah, I'm finding I like the Hop Leaf hours and the Hop Leaf rhythm better. Like I'm pretty good at handling the volume, and I like the crew. So gotcha. Not actually Bridgeport. I understand what you're saying. Picking up what you're putting down. What the fuck is this? Evanor's prison? Alright. This shit looks so cool. Rolling the fuck up. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what the person who was training me we steamed soapy water for a while. Soapy water. Practice with soapy water. I did just say soapy water 3 times in a row. This is true. This is true.
Strength and honor. Strength.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, it's tough. We were working on it. I don't know. I was thinking that I was gonna get more into like do actual barista stuff, but I don't know. The barista is just, it's like there's only one barista at a time at our location, and they just get fucking killed all day. So I just don't know if I have a passion for it, but I know enough to step in and help when our baristas have to take a break. Yeah, I think it's tough to say. We have a pretty good espresso machine, so you know, I think the quality of our coffee is decent, but I wouldn't really know that much. Yeah. It just, the way, and the setup of our restaurant is so fucked because people just come in and stare at you, and if they're not getting their food or their drinks, they're like pissed, and you have to deal with Uber Eats, and it's like, dude, fuck this. So yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. At this time. I think it's really cool. And it was fun to kind of practice that.
We will persevere. Shirella on.
What brings you here?
Okay, so here's what I want to look at. Also, there's a bunch of fucking quests here. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really cool, but definitely not something I'm trying to do full time right now. If ever. I just want to see if I can get cold weather flying before I'm done here, because I know it said level 77. I don't know. Okay, you stopped working about 10 years ago in coffee? Alright. At 8 years, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you feel any certain type of way with that. My bad. I just turned 29 yesterday, so I'm not no one to talk. I'm not trying to talk like that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How are you?
Alright, cool. I cannot buy cold weather flying.
Spirits be with
Sick.
you, man.
Well met. Be careful.
Alright, well, we got to Borean Tundra. Almost level 72. I'm sure we'll have a lot of quests to do here. So I think I'm going to call it here. Probably got to get to bed soon. But definitely good hanging out and talking. How far off was I? Oh, from 72? 6, like a little under 6 bars, so. If you're talking about the leveling. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go peace out. Go to bed. Yeah, thanks for hanging, man. It's a lot of fun talking. We'll talk more soon about the fighting game stuff. Oh, cold weather flying 77. I have to be level 77 before I can buy it. Apparently. I have almost 2,000 gold. That's like 1,000 gold. Yeah. All right. I will talk to you later. And I will see y'all in the next episode.